got 3 out of 4. Boy, I tell you, this
Trotting fillies up and in position, out of the gates of motion. On the rail out, it's RT.
Shadle guides the 2 Cat Attack. Runway 3, it's Winnie Werewolf for Chris Shaw. Out on the rim comes RT Destiny for Bobby Roger. And Gay wheels into the stretch for starter Junior Martin. 3-year-old trotting filly sired here in the great state of Pennsylvania, revved up and ready now. Here they come. They're all sweet start. Cat Attack in the center of the track, gunning for the lead. Winnie Werewolf alongside. Down along the rail, RT Misty. These 3 dive into the low turn with RT Destiny trailing the field. They make their way around the lower bend the first time into the backside, and it is Cat Attack comes away with the lead. RT Misty opts for the pocket trip for Eric Neal. Winnie Werewolf well placed in third. Closing the gap at the end, it's RT Destiny. Continue towards the opening quarter. Cat Attack takes him there. Right under bumper second comes RT Misty. Opening quarter, snappy 30 1/5. Winnie Werewolf well within striking range third, and a much closer fourth now. It's RT Destiny. They make their way around the upper turn, and it is Cat Attack showing the way with RT Misty sitting a loose pocket second. Winnie Werewolf next to line third. RT Destiny joins the party. Top of the stretch the first time, and it is Cat Attack. RT Misty, Dream Trip second with the Winnie Werewolf right there with him in third, and then it's RT Destiny. Half 101 3/5. Cat Attack leads around the lower bend with RT Misty stuck like glue. Winnie Werewolf well within striking range third. Off stride at the end, it's RT Destiny. They skid off the turn in for that long ride down the backside, being led by Cat Attack and Tony Shadle looking for the gas pedal here, trying to get away from RT Misty. Revving it up third, that is Winnie Werewolf, and then back trotting at the end, it's RT Destiny. They swing by 3/4, 131 4. Cat Attack showing the way with RT Misty stuck second. Now Chris Shaw gets in motion, puts it in motion, takes off the wood and up after the leader with Winnie Werewolf. The leader is still Cat Attack. Winnie Werewolf on the outside coming after him, begging for a seam. It's RT Misty, top of the stretch, and it is dig a deep Cat Attack. Winnie Werewolf trying to get to him. Cat Attack all out up the inside. RT Misty, Cat Attack. 203 2, Judge.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stand
Is the official winner of the third race, wearing the blue saddle pad, number 2. Please welcome Cat Attack. 3-year-old bay filly by Southwind Frank out of the good mare Fanny's Photo. Owned by Tony and Linda Shadle, Sacramento, Pennsylvania, trained by Tony Shadle, and driven to victory in a time of 2:03 and 2/5 by Tony Shadle. The results of the third official: the 1, RT Misty, finished second. The 2, Cat Attack, a race winner. 3, Winnie Werewolf, finished third. And the 4, RT Destiny, finished fourth. Fractions opening quarter 30 and 1. They went by the half in 1:01 and 3/5. 3 quarters in 1:31 and 4. Time for the mile 2:03 and 2. From the top down, it should read 2:1:3:4 on the bottom. The time for the mile 2:03 and 2. In the barn area, you can get them around for the 4th. We're looking for Noel's Alibi, Unique Wedding, Bar Talk, Shady Maple Amber, and Little Town Road. Once again, we need Noel's Alibi, Unique Wedding, Bar Talk, Shady Maple Amber, and Little Town Road. When you're ready. And now back
to Tom and Randy.
Academic. Trailer is Mr. Joshua. Queejibo takes him by 3 quarters and 1, 31 and 2. Around the final turn, it's Queejibo with a lead. Backing off to drop in second is Blast Off Baba. Those two have opened up on Foolish Heart in third. Outside in fourth is Boston Bob Comet up 3 wide. Comes Academic, top of the stretch. They turn for home. Bringing him down, it's Queejibo. On the outside, Blast Off Bobo trying to make it up. Foolish Heart the inside, late kick on the outside from Academic, trying to squeeze on through the inside as RTM Jim, but coming home for the 20th time this year, it's Queejibo in front. Mile 2, 3 and 3.
Looks like a Chester post parade, ladies and gentlemen. These are the trotting fillies in the fourth race here, the first of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for trotting fillies in Group A. They'll race for a purse of $5,375. Number one is Noel's Alibi. This filly is under lease to Susan Doherty in Mercer, Pennsylvania. The driver is Eric Neal. The two is Unique Wedding, owned by Wayne Long and Joyce Lineweaver. They're from Camden, Delaware, and it is Wayne Long at the wheel. Three is Bar Talk, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, nearby Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with Richard and Regina Beinhauer from Venetia, Pennsylvania, being guided by regular pilot Todd Shadle. The four is Shady Maple Amber, owned by the First Up Racing Stable, Beach City, Ohio. Chris Shaw will drive. And riding out the field, number 5, Little Town Road, owned by Roger Hammer, Bedford, Pennsylvania. Brady Brown sets the sulky. Trotting fillies away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look at Shady Maple Amber, being revved up here by Chris Shaw. Here we get a good look at Bar Talk here for Todd Shadle. Noel's Alibi. Restrained Store there for Eric Neal. Here we get a good look at Unique Wedding, Wayne Long. Already in the backside there is Little Town Road. Well-matched field here. Now slipping into position and the gates in motion. From the rail out, Noel's Alibi for Eric Neal alongside Wayne Long guides the two Unique Wedding. In the middle, wearing the 3, that's Bar Talk for Todd Shadle alongside Chris Shaw guides the 4, Shady Maple Amber. Out on the rim, Little Town Road wearing the 5 for Brady Brown. The 8 wheels into the stretch for starter Junior Martin. Rear all trotting fillies revved up and ready, heading up. Now all sweet spot far outside Little Town Road being hustled away. Noel's Alibi down along the inside between horses. Bar Talk. Then it's Shady Maple Amber and Unique Wedding Trails. They skid off the turn into the backside, and Bar Talk powers her way to the front here, leads a length and a half over Noel's Alibi. Shady Maple Amber comes away in third. Little Town Road wrangled back to fourth, and trying to close the gap at the end is Unique Wedding. About 10 lengths front to back, being led by Bar Talk, 28-1 for the opening quarter, sizzling on the front end. Sitting loose pocket second, that is Noel's Alibi. Another 2 back to Shady Maple Amber. Then it's a Little Town Road, and closing the gap at the end, Unique Wedding. Now just 7 lanes front to back, being led by Bar Talk as she slows things down a little bit. Getting closer in second, that's Noel's Alibi. 3 more to Shady Maple Amber. Then it's a Littletown Road and Unique Wedding. They look by the half. Borrow Talk pounding it out here for Todd Shadle. 58 3/5 for the half. Noel's Alibi a much closer second. Shady Maple Amber right there in third, underway from the back of the pack. Here comes Littletown Road looking to advance her cause, and then it's Unique Wedding at the end. They skid off the turn in for that long ride down the backside. It's Bar Talk now being joined on the outside by Littletown Road, and Littletown Road looks her in the eye and goes right on by. Brady Brown, Littletown Road, new leader. 3/4 and 129 flat. Opens up 3 lengths on Bar Talk, who's got another 3 on Noel's Alibi. Unique Wedding underway from the back of the pack for Wayne Long, and Shady Maple Amber trails, but they're all chasing Littletown Road on a mission here. Now leads by some 8 lengths at the top of the lane. Bar Talk struggling to hang on to second, but no doubt about the winner here. One sharp filly, Littletown Road. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after a well-deserved victory lap up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 4th race wearing the black saddle pad number 5, please welcome Littletown Road. Razor sharp 3-year-old bay filly by Fordham Road out of the good mare, A Little Laid Back. Owned by Roger Hammer, Bedford, Pennsylvania, trained by Roger Hammer, and driven to victory in a time of 1:59.1, and that is a new track record here at Gratz for 3-year-old trotting fillies. In the sulky, that was Brady Brown. Results of the 4th official, the 1, Noel's Alibi, finished 5th. The 2, Unique Wedding, was 3rd. The 3, Bar Talk, was 2nd. 4, Shady Maple Amber, finished 4th. And the 5, Littletown Road, your race winner. The fractions opening quarter 28-1. They went by the half in 58-3.
Test.
3/4 and 129. Time for the mile was 1:59.1. From the top down, it should read 5, 3, 2, 4, 1 on the bottom. And the time for the mile was 1:59.1. The bunches, Ginger Tree Ashan and Trinity's Advocate when you're ready. Now back to Tom and Randy.
Please clarify who's paying this.
159-1, which is a track record for 3-year-old trotting fillies here at Gratz. Breaks the mark set by Better Than Betzel last year, 59-2. The winner, Littletown Road, was the championship winner in the division last year. And this year she has 334 points. She's the leader in the race for the coveted blanket that the top point winner wins every year. She hasn't clinched it though, because Love You Bunches, who's in the next race, still has a chance to catch her, although she'll have to win maybe this weekend next. Shady Maple Amber, who was fourth in that race, still has a mathematical chance, but she's 35 points behind. She'd have to win next week, and Littletown Road would have to be out of it. So there's lots of drama in this 3-year-old trotting filly division. They've been setting records all year. Lovey Bunches, who's in the upcoming race, has set 5 track records, including 2 all-age track records. And she won in 58-1 at Bedford, which is the fastest mile ever at the fairs for a 3-year-old trotting filly. So we'll see how Lovey Bunches does here. She's lost her last 2 races, but they've been in the Sire Stakes and the Sire Stakes Consolation. She's won a couple at the fairs before that. She seems the one to beat now. We'll just have to see how she does and see if she keeps in contention. You see horses wearing their stablemates blankets for 10 and 15 years afterwards. People very proud of those blankets. They're awarded at the Horseman's Banquet of the winner. We'll take a look at this 5th race, come back afterwards and see how the division sorts out.
Hungry from a world. Now apologize. Holding back these tears in my eyes. Tell me why you cry, and why you lie to me. Tell me why. And why you lie to me? Let me go to the next grade. You think we cut that song over his shoulder. We'll be back in a couple minutes with a couple more songs.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the fifth race of the afternoon. This is the second of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old trotting fillies in Group A. Racing for a purse of $5,300. Number one is Whiskey to My Way, owned by Jason Fairman, home Pennsylvania. In the sulky sits Aaron Johnston. 2, Love You Bunches, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with Richard and Regina Beinhauer, Venetia, Pennsylvania, being guided this afternoon by regular pilot Todd Shadle. The 3 is Ginger Tree of Shalom, owned by Sam Beagle, the Ginger Tree Ventures, Nobleville Stable, and the Incognito Racing Stable. Tony Shadle picks up the drive. And running up the short field of 4, number 4, Trinity's Advocate, owned by Wayne Long, Camden, Delaware, along with Malin Martin from East Earl, Pennsylvania. And it is Wayne Long in the sulky. 3-year-old trotting fillies, they'll score once in front of the stands here, and then it's right to the gate. Phillies away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look at Whiskey to My Way for Aaron Johnston. Tony Shadle with the Ginger Tree, a shot. Wayne Long with Trinity's Advocate. And last to score there, Todd Shadle on board, the hard-hitting Love You Bunches. Short but power-packed field of 4 3-year-old trotting fillies making their way to the backside, where starter Junior Martin will sort them out. He'll get them ready for the start.
Trotting fillies up
And in position, out of gates in motion. From the rail out, it's Whiskey My Way for Aaron Johnston alongside Todd Shadle guides the 2 Love You Bunches. Runway 3, that's Ginger Tree Sean, Tony Shadle out on the rim, wearing the 4, Trinity's Advocate for Wayne Long. The 8 swings into the stretch for starter Clarence Martin Jr. 3-year-old trotting filly, sired here in the great state of Pennsylvania, revved up, ready, and not all, and not on the rail. That is Whiskey My Way. Ginger Tree Sean alongside these two dive into the turn between horses Love You Bunches being wrangled back to third, and Trinity's Advocate trails. Or skid around the lower bend the first time. Whiskey My Way. Ginger Tree Sean wrangled back into the pocket second with Love You Bunches next in line third. Closing the gap at the back of the pack is Trinity's Advocate. 5 lanes front to back being led by Whiskey My Way. Rips by the opening quarter with Ginger Tree Sean right on his bumper second. 29-3 for the opening paddle. Love You Bunches content to glide along there third, and Trinity's Advocate fourth. Well bunched field around the upper turn the first time, led by Whiskey My Way. Ginger Tree Sean right there with him in second. Todd Shadle taking a peek to the outside with Love You Bunches. Trinity's Advocate picks up the live cover fourth. They're on the stands. Whiskey My Way company coming. Love You Bunches ranging up alongside for Todd Shadle. Ginger Tree Sean next in line third. And Trinity's Advocate at the end. 1 minute and 4/5 for the half. Whiskey My Way, pressure coming from Love You Bunches. These two match strides around the lower bend, watching the action from the pocket third. That is Ginger Tree Sean, Trinity's Advocate right there with him in fourth. Midway down the back lane, it's coming to a boil now with the rail, not the lead. Whiskey My Way, Love You Bunches got a head up on the outside. These two continue to slug it out. Ginger Tree Sean getting Nancy at the rail third. 3/4 and 1:30-1. Then it's Trinity's Advocate. The whip is up on that one. They're midway around the far turn. Love You Bunches looking to clear to the lead. Ginger Tree Sean off the rail, under a drive, looking to advance her case. Whiskey My Way is not out of it yet. Top of the stretch, Love You Bunches digging deep in the center of the track. Ginger Tree Sean coming after him, battling back on the inside. Whiskey My Way, but it's Love You Bunches in front. And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 5th race, wearing the blue saddle pad number 2. Please welcome Love You Bunches. Razor sharp 3-year-old bay filly by Fordham Road out of the good mare Love Being Lucky, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, nearby Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, as well as Richard and Regina Beinhauer from Venetia, Pennsylvania. Trained by Todd Shadle and driven to victory in a time of 2:02 flat by Todd Shadle. Results of the 5th official, the 1 Whiskey My Way finished second. The 2 Love You Bunches race winner. The 3 Ginger Tree Sean finished third. And the 4 Trinity's Advocate was fourth. Fractions opening quarter 29-3. They went by the half in 1 minute 4/5. Three quarters went 1:30 and 1/5. Time for the mile 2:02. Top down, you should read 2, 1, 3, 4 on the bottom. The time for the mile 2:02. In the barn, you can get them around for the 6th race. We're looking for Stay Sunny, Ginger Tree Carolyn, Miranda Blue Chip, and Showboat Hanover. Once again, we'd like to see Stay Sunny, Ginger Tree Carolyn, Miranda Blue Chip, and Showboat Hanover when you're ready. Now back to Tom and Randy.
Okay, that was the second heat of the 3-year-old trotting fillies. Love You Bunches, as expected, 1 in 2:02. Not as fast as the first division. Todd was just sort of keeping her together. Didn't want to make a break. She's been awfully tough in this division. She started 9 times at the fairs. She's won 8 times. One time she made a break. And just to give you a little perspective, 4 of the times she won, finishing second at least 4 times, was Little Town Road, who in the race previous had beaten the track record. So those two match up at the Meadows on October 11th for the final. It'd be hard to go against Love You Bunches if she behaves. Still, the Wily Hammer has this one sharp right now. She was the champion last year. She could be the champion again this year. Love You Bunches, 5 track records. The fastest mile ever in this division, 1:58 and 1. Little Town Road's ahead for that blanket that we covet. Love You Bunches is second. If they draw in against each other at Bloomsburg, Love You Bunches would have to win. Little Town Road would have to finish back. Little Town Road gets any kind of a good finish at Bloomsburg, she'll be the blanket winner. When they go for $25,000 at the Meadows on the 11th, a lot of good fillies in there. Shady Maple Amber, Bartalk a good second. But Love You Bunches and Little Town Road seem to be the 2 in there, and maybe in that order.
horses are on the track in post parade for the 6th race of the afternoon. This is the one and only division of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies in Group A. They race for a purse of $7,800. Number 1, Stay Sunny, owned by Mitchell York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. In the sulky, that's Dave Brickle. The 2 is Ginger Tree Carolyn, owned by Sam Beagle, the Ginger Tree Ventures, Noville Stable, and Rob Reber. Aaron Johnston gets the call. The 3, Veranda Blue Chip for owner-driver Eric Neal from Cool Spring, Pennsylvania. And running out the field, number 4, Showboat Hanover, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle from nearby Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with Caitlin Salt from right here in Gratz, Pennsylvania. Todd Shadle will drive. Short field of 4. Might be only 4 in it, but this is a power-packed bunch, ladies and gentlemen. This race will be a smoker. Facing fillies away on their first and only score. Here we got a good look at Stay Sunny for David Brickle. Showboat Hanover for Todd Shadle. Veranda Blue Chip for Eric Neal. And here comes the hard-hitting Ginger Tree Carolyn, Aaron Johnston. These fillies can turn up the heat, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's where the battle begins. Facing fillies slip into position, the gates in motion. From the rail out, that Stays Sunny for David Brickle. Alongside Aaron Johnston guides the 2, Ginger Tree Carolyn. Runway 3 comes Veranda Blue Chip for Eric Neal out on the rim. Showboat Hanover for Todd Shadle. The gate wheels into the stretch for starter Junior Martin. Pacing fillies side here in the great state of Pennsylvania. They're all Ginger Tree Carolyn in the center track. Darts out for lead. Showboat Hanover away alertly. These 2 mix it up into the turn. Stays Sunny paying close attention in third. Length and a half back to the trail of Veranda Blue Chip as they skid around the opening bend into the backside. Issue has yet to be settled, and it looks like Showboat Hanover will go on with it. Decide to dictate the fractions. Ginger Tree Carolyn opts for the pocket spot second. Go back 4 lanes, being nudged along there third. Brickle would Stay Sunny in the trail of Veranda Blue Chip. Opening quarter is 28-1. Pounded it out on the front end. That's Showboat Hanover right on the bumper second. Ginger Tree Carolyn. Stays Sunny in the mix now third. Veranda Blue Chip close up fourth. Pace slows down considerably. Showboat Hanover saving a little energy for the end. She might need it. Ginger Tree Carolyn, Dream Trip second. Stays Sunny well within striking range third, and Veranda Blue Chip being nudged along at the end of the pack. Half 59 3/5. Showboat Hanover leads him into the lower bend with Ginger Tree Carolyn right there with her second. Stays Sunny trying to stay close third with Veranda Blue Chip as they skid off the turn in for that long ride down the backside, being led by Showboat Hanover. Ginger Tree Carolyn ain't going nowhere anytime soon. Stays Sunny still in the mix third with Veranda Blue Chip at the end. They're by 3/4, and it is Showboat Hanover. Shadle pops the plug 3/4, 129-1. Taking a peek to the outside, Ginger Tree Carolyn. It's Showboat Hanover bracing for the challenge. Ginger Tree Carolyn taking a look to the outside. Stay Sunny can't stay with him. 2-horse affair at the top of the stretch with Showboat Hanover. Here comes Ginger Tree Carolyn into the center track. Showboat Hanover all out on the inside. Ginger Tree Carolyn can't get there. Showboat Hanover very tight on the line.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands,
The official winner of the 6th race wearing the green saddle pad at number 4. Please welcome Showboat Hanover. Sharp 3-year-old bay filly by betting line out of the good mare Some Heart Somewhere. Owned by Todd and Christine Shado from nearby Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, along with Caitlin Solk right here in Gratz, Pennsylvania. Trained by Todd Shadle and driven to victory at a time of 1:58 3/5 by Todd Shadle. Results of the 6th race official: the 1, Stay Sunny, finished 3rd. The 2, Ginger Tree Carolyn, was 2nd. The 3, Veranda Blue Chip, finished 4th. And the 4, Showboat Hanover, the race winner. Fractions were opening quarter 28-1. They went by the half in 59 3/5. 3/4 in 129-1. Time for the mile was 1:58-3. From the top down, it should read 3, 2, 4, 1 on the bottom. The time for the mile, 1:58-3. In the barn area, you can get them around for the 7th. We're looking for International Craze, Bird and Grenade, Backtalker, and Contango Hanover. When you're ready, and now back to Tom and Randy.
Here's a good summertime song. Sung by Van Morrison, one of those songs that'll be around for.
Well, Showboat Hanover earned another blanket for the Todd Shadle stable. A lot of blue and white to be given out over the years, and here's another one. Just held off Ginger Tree Carolyn, who had only entered 3 fair races before this one. This is the first time she lost. But the interesting thing is you have to have 5 starts at the fair in order to be eligible for the final, and you have to have enough points. With 3 wins in a second, Ginger Tree Carolyn now has 130 points, and we should stress that these numbers are just being done in the stands here. The Pennsylvania Racing Commission, Horse Racing Commission, the Standardbred Division are the official ones who total up the points. And they'll be having those ready before Bloomsburg, which they draw for Wednesday. Showboat Hanover, she was the champion last year. This year, she's assured of at least a blanket. Should be in contention for the championship. Ginger Tree Carolyn certainly was sharp. All she had to do was remain upright today, Showboat Hanover. Instead, she goes 1 mile and 58 and 3. Todd will be looking to keep her sharp for the rich $25,000 finale, which is at the Meadows on Friday, October the 11th, her 7th fair win of the year. Now we're coming back with 2 divisions of the 3-year-old trotting colts.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track and post parade for the 7th race of the afternoon. This is the first of 2 divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old trotting colts in Group A. They go for a purse of $5,300. Number 1 is International Craze, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle from nearby Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, as well as Richard and Regina Beinhauer from Venetia, Pennsylvania. Todd Shadle drives. The 2 is Bird and Grenade, owned by Kathy Schoeffel, Evans City, Pennsylvania, along with the Four Cousins stable from Valencia, Pennsylvania, and it is Brady Brown at the wheel. 3 is Backtalker, owned by Bruce and Tanya Shadle from nearby Sacramento, Pennsylvania. Tony Shadle gets the call. And running out the field, number 4, Contango Hanover. Owned by Susan Doherty, Mercer, Pennsylvania. Eric Neal sits the sulky. Short field of 4, the first of 2 divisions of the sire stake for Trotting Colts. They'll score once in front of the stands and right to the gate.
Trotting Colts away on their first and only score. Here we get a good look at Contango Hanover for Eric Neal. On the inside, the hard hit, Bird and Grenade for Brady Gratz. Tony Shadle with back talker. And there's International Craze, Tom Shadle. Short field of 4 making their way to the backside where starter Junior Martin will sort him out and he'll get him ready for the start.
Trotting Colts slip into position now to gates of motion. From the rail out, it's International Craze for Todd Shadle alongside Brady Brown guides the 2, Bird and Grenade. Runway 3 comes back talker for Tony Shadle. Out on the rim, Contango Hanover and Eric Neal. Gate swings into the stretch for starter Junior Martin. 3-year-old Trotting Colts sired here in the great state of Pennsylvania, revved up, ready now for Bird and Grenade in the center of the track, gunning for the lead. Back talker alongside second. These 2 dive into the turn. International Craze away in third. The early trailer is Contango Hanover. They make their way around the lower bend. The issue's been settled that it is Bird and Grenade who will show the way. Back talker, Dream Trip second with International Craze just behind it third. And then the trailer is Contango Hanover. Tightly bunched field down the back lane. Bird and Grenade. And now Todd Shadle gets a notion, puts it in motion, takes International Craze to the outside up after the leader. Opening quarter was in 30 and 2/5. It's Bird and Grenade now slugging it out in the early going with International Craze. These 2 race around the upper turn. 3 lanes further back, back talker third, Contango Hanover trails. They come by the stands and the battle rages. Bird and Grenade digging deep at the inside. International Craze got a head up on the outside. These 2 match times by the half. 1 minute and 4/5. 3 lanes back, and back talker being nudged along third. Contango Hanover trails. Up on the front end, the battle rages. Bird and Grenade, tough as nails on the inside. International Craze going a long mile on the outside, continues to slug it out. Contango Hanover on the move for Eric Neal, back talker at the end. Midway down the back lane, final time. Bird and Grenade shrugging off the challenge from International Craze. Contango Hanover now looking 3 high for Eric Neal. 3/4 and 1:30 It's Bird and Grenade digging deep. Now opens up 3 on International Craze. Contango Hanover trying to mount a challenge from third. Back talker at the end. They're all chasing. Bird and Grenade now digging deep for Brady Brown. 3 lanes to the good. Bird and Grenade in front.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
After a well-deserved victory lap, up in front of the stand is the official winner of the 7th race, where the blue saddle pad and number 2. Please welcome Bird and Grenade. Sharp 3-year-old brown gelding by Father Patrick out of the good mare Bird on Money. Owned by Kathy Schofield, Evans City, Pennsylvania, along with the Four Cousins stable, Valencia, Pennsylvania, trained by Steve Schofield, and driven to victory in a time of 2 minutes and 4/5 by Brady Brown. Results of the 7th official: the 1 International Craze finished 2nd, the 2 Bird and Grenade the race winner, 3 Backtalker finished 4th, and the 4 Contango Hanover finished 3rd. The fractions were opening quarter 30 and 2. They went by the half in 1 minute and 4/5. 3/4 in 1:30 and 1. Time for the mile 2 minutes and 4/5. From the top down, it should read 2:1:43 on the bottom. The time for the mile 2 minutes 4/5. In the barn area, you can get around for the 8th. We're looking for Gemstone Pillar, Yen Hanover, Cyclone Ben, and Hall of Flame. Once again, Gemstone Pillar, Yen Hanover, Cyclone Ben, and Hall of Flame when you're ready. And now back to Tom and Randy.
It's the first 2 divisions of the 3-year-old colt trot. And what a chaotic division this is. As they go into the races today, there's 5 horses theoretically that could win the blanket. And one of them isn't the horse that just won, Bird and Grenade. But he gave, if you ever heard the term cold shoulder, that's what it means. When International Craze went up to challenge on Bird and Grenade, and Brady Brown gave that horse the cold shoulder. He wasn't interested in letting him pass because he knew he was the best. Todd tucked back in second. He held second. But Bird and Grenade, now he has his 5 starts. 1, 2, 3, he's now 6th in the point standing, so he should qualify for a spot in the final. But the top 2 horses in the division were more through consistency. They only had 3 wins in 25 starts, but 13 seconds. We'll see some more horses in the 7th. We'll have more of an idea how this, or the 8th rather, will have this division stands. And we should go back and congratulate Showboat Hanover. That was her 5th 2-minute mile of the fairs, which ties her for the top. That might only last 2 races, though, because the horse she's tied with is Annie Up Hanover.
The 3/4 mark in 1:24, 28 and 2 backside. Round the final turn, All-American Swift, Maker Bark, ties Artist third, racing fourth on the outside. Talk All Day, Soiree fifth. Down the stretch they come, All-American Swift, ties Artist, Maker Bark on the outside, coming to the wire. All-American Swift, Maker Bark, Talk All Day to the wire. Talk All Day! 1:53 and 2.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track in post parade for the 8th race of the afternoon. This is the second of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old trotting colts in Group A. They go for a purse of $5,300. Number 1, Gemstone Pillar, owned by Pillar Stone Farms, Glen Campbell, Pennsylvania. The driver, Wayne Long. 2 is Yen Hanover, owned by Perry Wilson, Collins, New York. Bob Doherty gets the call. The 3 is Cyclone Ben, owned by Schofel, Lander, Robesser, and Lovett. Brady Brown sits the sulky. And running out the field, number 4, Hall of Flame, owned by Jennifer Johnston, Wampum, Pennsylvania, along with Brian Taylor from Prospect, Pennsylvania. And it is Aaron Johnston at the wheel. 3-year-old trotting colts, they'll score once in front of the stands, and then it's right to the gate.
3/4. It's KT Jigger by a length. Triple T Shiloh now dives into the 2-hole. Cran Meadow Secret couldn't keep the hole closed. 3/4. 129 and 3. Moving around the final turn. KT Jigger by a length. Right there, second. Triple T Shiloh, and they're at the top of the stretch. KT Jigger and McKnight looking to win the fair final here. Triple T Shiloh out for the stretch drive, and here she comes. It is still KT Jigger holding on to the lead with Triple T Shiloh second. KT Jigger in front. Triple T Shiloh second, and getting up for third was Born Country.
trotting colt slip into position out of the gates of motion. From the rail out, the one is Gemstone Pillar for Wayne Long. Alongside, Bobby Doherty guides the two, Jan Hanover. Runway 3, that's Cyclone Bend for Brady Brown. Out on the rim, it's Hall of Flame for Aaron Johnston. The gate wheels into the stretch for starter Clarence Swanton Jr. 3-year-old trotting colts revved up and ready, hitting them. They're off of that Cyclone Bend in the center track. Darts out for the lead. Hall of Flame alongside second. These two dive into the turn. Gemstone Pillar away third. The early trailer here is Jan Hanover as they skid around the lower bend into the backside. And it is Cyclone Bend up on the front end will dictate the fractions. Hall of Flame content to draft along in the pocket second. Length and a half further back is Gemstone Pillar third. Closing the gap at the end, it's Jan Hanover. Well bunched field by the opening quarter being led by Cyclone Bend, 29 3/5 for the opening quarter. Hall of Flame, right on the bumper second with Gemstone Pillar well within striking range third. And Jan Hanover is at the end. Tightly bunched field around the upper turn being led by Cyclone Bend. Hall of Flame, a patient Aaron Johnson right in his pocket second. And then it's Gemstone Pillar and Jan Hanover yet to move at the end. They're all following Cyclone Bend. They're calling the shots here. Hall of Flame right there with them in second. The half is 103 1/5. Cyclone Bend should be loaded from here. Got a big breather there in the second panel. Hall of Flame still right there with them in second with Gemstone Pillar third. And Jan Hanover 4 lanes front to back as they hit the backside the final time. And it is Cyclone Bend. Brady Brown up on the front. Pace picks up considerably here from the back of the pack. Jan Hanover and Bobby Doherty looking to turn up the heat. Watching the action from the pocket third. That's Hall of Flame. Gemstone Pillars at the end. 3/4 of 134 1. And it's Cyclone Bend loaded on the front end here, being prompted by Jan Hanover on the outside. Hall of Flame looking for room third with Gemstone Pillar to the outside, but they're all chasing Cyclone Bend, pouring it on for Brady Brown. Hall of Flame second, Cyclone Bend front. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after a well-deserved victory lap up in front of the stand is the official winner of the 8th race, wearing the white saddle pad, number 3. Please welcome Cyclone Bend. 3-year-old bay gelding by Green Shoe out of the good mare After Image. Owned by Kathy Schovel, Evans City, Stevie Lander from Amity, Pennsylvania, Barbara Messer from Acadia, New York, and our Lovett from Pennsylvania. Trained by Steve Schoffel and driven to victory in a time of 2:03 2/5 by Brady Brown. He was also the 8th official, the 1 Gemstone Pillar, 4th. The 2 Jan Hanover finished 3rd. The 3 Cyclone Bend, the race winner, and the 4 Hall of Flame finished 2nd. Fractions opening quarter 29 3. They went by the half in 103 1.
3 quarters and 134 and 1. Time for the mile 203 and 2. We'll drop down. It should read 4-3-1-2 on the bottom. Time for the mile 203 and 2. In the barn area, you can get them up to the 9th. We're looking for ATF Hanover, Twigs Pub, Ain't Blue No More, and Rose Run Zeke. Once again, we're looking for Antioch Hanover, Twigs Pub, Ain't Blue No More, and Rose Run Zeke when you're ready. Now back to Tom and Randy.
You're fine. Well, that race didn't give much more clarity to the blanket chase, to be honest with you. Bird and Grenade is undefeated in 5 starts at the fairs, and he can't win the blanket. He doesn't have enough points. Cyclone Ben won his 6th straight race, and he's only 5th in the standings. Funny way, you have to race a lot at the fairs and accumulate sometimes, even if you're not best, the seconds and thirds. The point leader is Contigo Hanover, who was 3rd in the other division. He has 13 starts, 1 win, 8 seconds, and 4 thirds. Consistent as can be. And the other ones have the wins. Cyclone Ben has 6, Bird and Grenade has 5, Hall of Flame has 5, International Craze has 5. It'll be interesting to see how it boils down, who makes the final. Looks like Bird and Grenade will have enough points to make the final. We'll have to see who shows up at Bloomsburg in last race of the season. Now we come to the 3-year-old pacing colts. It's been Annie Up Hanover, who's going the fastest mile of the year at the fairs, 1:57, up against his stablemate Twigs Pub, who's raced more and can clinch the blanket today. Annie Up Hanover, though, you wouldn't want to trade him for almost anybody, and there's always Bet on Me, who's got 5 wins, 3 in a row. Looks like a pretty good race here. Turn our program. Always Bet on Me. No, he can't make it because he's not in this race. But Annie Up Hanover has 1 and Twigs Pub has 2. Let's see how they do. 2 stablemates, father and son. Father Todd on the inside, son Cody just outside of them. And of course, Mom owns a piece of both of them.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track and post parade for the 9th race of the afternoon. This is the one and only division for the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing colts in Group A. They go for a purse of $7,800. Number 1, Antioch Hanover, owned by Christine and Todd Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania. Todd Shadle jobs. The 2 is Twigs Pub, owned by Todd, Christine, and Cody Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania. Cody Shadle gets the call. The 3 is Ain't Blue No More, owned by Mitchell York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. The driver, Wayne Long. And running out the field, number 4, Rose Run Zeke, owned by Mitch York, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. Eric Neal sits the sulky. Short field of 4 hard-hitting 3-year-old pacing colts, the one and only division. They'll score once in front of the stands, right to the gate. Pacing colts away on their first and only score. On the inside, there's Twigs Pub for Cody Shadle. Wayne Long, Ain't Blue No More. Eric Nail with Rose Run Zeke. And Todd Shadle with his hands full of Antioch Hanover. Well-matched field of 4 3-year-old pacing colts making their way down the backside where starter Junior Martin will sort them out. He'll get them ready for the start. The County Fair harness racing season is wrapping up this week, ladies and gentlemen. When we're done with the Gratz Fair racing today, the circuit winds up at Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania this weekend, Friday and Saturday, and they'll race at 11 in the morning. The horses making the grade, that is the top 8 in each class, will end up at the fair finals out to the Meadows. There's pari-mutuel wagering available out there. There's money to be made. Wheels off to the stretch for starter Junior Martin. We got Antioch Hanover, Twigs Pub, Ain't Blue No More, Rose Run Zeke, pacing colts sired in Pennsylvania, revved up north. Rose Run Zeke on the far outside, hustled away. Antioch Hanover down along the inside. These 2 dive into the lower turn. Twigs Pub away in third. Another 3 back to the trailer. Ain't Blue No More. They skid off the turn into the backside, and it is Antioch Hanover up on the front end. The Rose Run Zeke got caught on the outside there. Twigs Pub closes the gap there third. And these 3 well-punched field, the gap of 5 back to Ain't Blue No More. 27-3 for the opening quarter. Antioch Hanover pounding out a quick one here. Twigs Pub loving every minute of it. Right on his bumper second. Rose Run Zeke wrangles back to third. And the trailer is Ain't Blue No More. 4 lanes front to back being led here by Antioch Hanover. Stablemate Twigs Pub. Dream Trip second. Rose Run Zeke well spotted in third with Ain't Blue No More. 4 lanes front to back. Antioch Hanover. Shadle looking to tap the brakes here. The half was 57-4. Eric Neal can wait no longer. Tips to the outside with Rose Run Zeke looking to improve his chances. Ain't Blue No More at the end. They move off the turn in for that long ride down the backside, and Todd Shadle lets it out a notch when Antioch Hanover opens up 2 on stablemate Twigs Pub. Rose Run Zeke can't stay with him in third. Ain't Blue No More at the end. They're by 3 quarters. Antioch Hanover 3 quarters in 126-3. Track record shaking in his boots. Todd Shadle, Antioch Hanover up on the front end. The lead is now 3 and widening. Twigs Pub trying to hang on to second with Rose Run Zeke. Ain't Blue No More, but top of the stretch. Antioch Hanover pouring it on. Todd once more playing beat the clock here with Antioch Hanover in front. 3/5 off the track record here. What was the fractions? For the red.
27 and 3, 57 and 4, 126 and 3, 155 and 4.
Hey, you old skinhounds.
What was the rundown, Judge? Hello, gentlemen, up in front of the stand is the official winner of the ninth race, wearing the red saddle pad number 1, Steve's welcome from Antioch, Hanover. Sharp 3-year-old bay gelding by Benny Wine as we did there in Tippin, Hanover. Owned by Christine and Todd Shadle, Springblad, Pennsylvania, trained by Todd Shadle. Driven to victory today in the time of 1:55 and 4, fastest mile of the season at any county fair in Pennsylvania. The driver is Todd Shadle. Results of the ninth official being 1 Antioch Hanover, your race winner. The 2 Twigs Pub finished second. The 3 League Blue No More was fourth. And the 4 Rose Red Zeke finished third. Fractions opening quarter 27 and 3. Going by the half 57 and 4. 3 quarters of 126 and 3. Half the mile at 155 and 4. From the top down it should be 1, 2, 4, 3 on the long, and the half of the mile is 155 and 4 minutes. In the barn area, you can get around for the 10th race looking for RJ Espresso. For a really legit. Turn and dance. 1 Lucky Boy. And RT Whistling Willie. Once again, we need RJ Espresso. Maroon Blue Chip. Turn and dance, 1 Lucky Boy, and RT Whistling Willie. When you're ready.
So Antioch Hanover goes the fastest mile of the season at the fairs, 1:55 and 4, only 3/5 of a second off the fastest mile ever at Gratz, LaHaye in 2009, 55 and 1. He's got 7 wins and 1 second in 8 starts at the fair, and he's not going to be the blanket winners. Twigs Pub, his stablemate, driven by his son Cody, has raced more at the fairs and has been close up all the time. 6 wins and 4 seconds. He'll have more points. The blanket will stay in the family, though. Todd, Christine, and Cody Shadle own Twigs Pub, so they'll have a blanket in the family. They have the 1-2 lock on the final. So it was a lot of fun here today. It was good to be at the fairs. There'll be great racing at Bloomsburg this coming Friday and Saturday. Get up early, 11 o'clock, first post. And then on October the 11th, Friday, it'll be 5:10 post time, I think Seth said. Pennsylvania Fair Sire Stakes Championship. Some really good horses have come out of that fair. We'll see some more come out this year. Thanks to Seth Dowling and everybody who sponsors this broadcast for giving us the chance to add a few comments along the way. Good racing.
LaHaye, 3/4, 126 and 1, 28 and 1 backside. LaHaye on the inside. Merriman and Eagle closing on the outside second. Red Hot Scandal ready for the lightning lane. 3 of them across the track. LaHaye, Red Hot Scandal, lightning lane. Eagle on the outside. LaHaye, Red Hot Scandal in the lightning lane. 1:55.
I'm gonna be the man who comes back.
Someone else can please. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance.
Well, the post parade for the 10th went by. There was the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old Pacing Colts in Group B going for $27.50. They'll be coming by for a visit when they score down now. The one is RJ Espresso, owned by Roger Hammer in Bedford, Pennsylvania, trained by Roger Hammer. The driver will be Todd Shadle. The 2 is Rune Blue Chip, owned by Calvin Hoover, New Holland, Pennsylvania. Wayne Long gets the call. The 3 is Turn to Dance, owned by Roger Hammer, Brady Brown in the sulky. The 4 is One Lucky Boy, owned by Johnny Chrysler from Myerstown, Pennsylvania. The driver is Aaron Johnston. And rounding out the field, the 5 is RT Whistling Willie, owned by the Brocious Racing Stable Incorporated, Rochester Mills, Pennsylvania. In the sulky sits Eric Neal. Racing Colts up and in position out against motion. From the rail out, it's RJ Espresso for Todd Shado alongside Wayne Long guides the two Varun Blue Chip. Runway 3, that's Turn and Dance for Brady Brown alongside One Lucky Boy Wears the 4 for Aaron Johnston. Out on the rim, RT Whistling Willie for Eric Neal. 5 3-year-old Pacing Colts revved up and ridden now. Varun Blue Chip in the center track gunning for the lead. RJ Espresso down along the inside or outside. RT Whistling Willie on the move. Turn and Dance away in fourth. The early trailer is One Lucky Boy. They skid around the lower bend into the backside. RJ Espresso powers his way to the front. Vroom Blue Chip wrangled back to second. Turn and Dance right there with him in third. Then it's RT Whistling Willie. At the end is One Lucky Boy. 27-2 smoking on the front end here. RJ Espresso worked hard for the lead. A tight length now over Varun Blue Chip. Turn and Dance well spotted in third, followed by RT Whistling Willie fourth, and the gap of 3 back to the trailer, One Lucky Boy. They come out of stands the first time. RJ Espresso pounding it out here for Todd Shado. Varun Blue Chip stalking second, and now Wayne Long pops the pocket with Varun Blue Chip. Picking up the cover, Turn and Dance. The half was 58-3. RJ Espresso being nudged along on the front end here. Varun Blue Chip applying some pressure. Turn and Dance right there with him in third. RT Whistling Willie on the move now for Eric Neal. Takes to the outside and up after the leader. The leader is RJ Espresso. Popping the pocket once more from Varun Blue Chip. These two match strides. RT Whistling Willie with the live cover. Turn and Dance down the rail fourth. And then it's One Lucky Boy. They went by 3/4, 128-3. Fast fractions for these. Varun Blue Chip got the lead. That back at the rail. RJ Espresso won't go away. 3 high. RT Whistling Willie top of the stretch. Varun Blue Chip. RJ Espresso coming back for more. RT Whistling Willie far outside. One Lucky Boy. 4 across the track is Varun Blue Chip in front. Very tight on the line, ladies and gentlemen. There was 4 across the track there. We'll let photo finish expert Gretchen Lynn Scott earn her money.
201 and 3.
Room, but Whistling Willie. RT Whistling Willie, winner of the photo there. Very tight on the line.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official order of the 10th race, wearing the black saddle pad number 5. Please welcome RT Whistling Willie. 3-year-old bay gelding by a rock and roll dance out of the good mare Aw Dragon, owned by the Brocious Racing Stable Incorporated, Rochester Mills, Pennsylvania, trained by Tom Walker. Driven to victory in a time of 2:01 3/5 by Eric Neal. Results of the 10th race official. The 1, RJ Espresso, finished 3rd. The 2, Varun Blue Chip, finished 2nd. The 3, Turn a Dance, was 5th. The 4, One Lucky Boy, finished 4th. And the 5, RT Whistling Willie, the race winner. The fractions, opening quarter 27 2. They went by the half in 58 3/5. 3 quarters went 28 3. And the time for the mile was 2:01 3/5. For the top 10, it should read 3, 2, 5, 4, 1 on the bottom. The time for the mile, 2:01 3. In the barn area, you can get them around for the 11th. We're looking for I Wanna Rock, Street Bet Hanover, and Make Her Dance. When you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the upcoming 11th race concludes the racing program here at the Great Gratz Fair. The circuit winds up at Bloomsburg next weekend, Friday, Saturday, post time 11 o'clock. And now back to Tom and Randy.
Hey, hey, hey. We'd like to know a little bit about your profiles. We'd like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. And cheers to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Well, hey, hey, hey. Well, hey, hey, hey. Hiding a hiding place where no one ever goes. Put it in your pantry with full cupcakes. It's a little secret, just a Robinson's affair. Most of all, you've got to hide it from the kids. Cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Well, hey, hey, hey. Well, hey, hey, hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, going to the candidates' debate. Laugh about it, shout about it, when you've got to choose. Any way you look at it, you lose. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? The nation turns its lonely eyes to you. What's that to say, Mrs. Robinson? Joe to Joe is left and gone away. Well, hey, hey, hey. Well, hey, hey, hey. In a haunted place where no one ever goes. Put it in your pantry with your cupcakes. It's a little secret, just a Robinson's affair. Well, first of all, you've got to hide it from the kids. Pikachu, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Well, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Don't forget the band up there and get this stage. I think there's a band down here tonight, too. There's a lot of entertainment. And you out there can go listen and come down there to it out. And the guys who do it, it's a 2-year routine out there. We've been going for 4 years. We don't even like each other.
This guy got injected with vaccinated with a phonograph needle. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track of post parade for the 11th. This is the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 3-year-old pacing. Fillies in Group B going for a purse of $2,650. Number 1, I Want to Rock, owned by Darren Young from Butler, Pennsylvania, the driver Chris Shaw. 2 is Street Bet Hanover, owned by Neil Racing Stable LLC from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, J.N. Muth from Cincinnati, Ohio, and Casey Neal, New Bethlehem. Eric Neal gets the call. And rounding out the short field of 3, number 3, Maker Dance, owned by Roger Hammer and Vicky Lynn Fair. They're from Bedford, Pennsylvania. Brady Brown gets the call. Short field of 3 away on their first and only score. I Want to Rock, Straight Bet Hanover, Maker Dance. Final race of the day here at the Great Gratz Fair. 150 years of harness racing here at the Gratz Fair are still going strong. Thanks to the effort of the Wiest family, Race Secretary Justin Wiest, Dave, and Donnie. very gracious host. They provided with an excellent racetrack for the last 2 days we were here. And on behalf of all horsemen, we certainly like to thank the Weist family for being such gracious hosts. I'm rooting for Brady Brown. Short field of 3 up and in position out, negates in motion. On the rail out, I Want to Rock for Chris Shaw. Between horses, Straight Bet Hanover wearing the 2 for Eric Neal. Out on the rim comes the 3, Baker Dance, Brady Brown. The field moves off the turn. The gate swings into the stretch for starter Junior Martin for the final time this week. Now, from Baker Dance on the far outside, gunning for the front and gets there. I Want to Rock jumps right into the pocket second with Street Bet Hanover away in third. That's how it looks coming off the first turn. Baker Dance up on the outside. Clears to the front. Chris Shaw's got I Want to Rock right on her bumper second, and Street Bet Hanover well within striking range third. 3 lanes front to back. Maker Dance and Brady Brown calling the shots here. They go by the opening quarter.
30, 31,
31 and 1/5 seconds. And it is Maker Dance showing the way with I Want to Rock. Dream Trip second for Chris Shaw. Well within striking range third. That is Street Bet Hanover. The pace appears to be honest enough here. Maker Dance gliding along, content to draft along second. I Want to Rock and Street Bet Hanover has yet to move from the third there for Eric Neal. It is Brady Brown and Maker Dance up on the front. Chris Shaw loaded in the pocket second, and Street Bet Hanover's right there third. The half was 104 or 1/5. Maker Dance walks him around the lower turn. I Want to Rock rages at the pocket second with Street Bet Hanover third. They skid off the turn. They're in for that long ride down the backside, and it's still Maker Dance in no particular hurry. I Want to Rock was swelled up in the pocket second with Street Bet Hanover third. Now I Want to Rock. Chris Shaw can wait no longer. Pops the pocket. It's Maker Dance Company calling I Want to Rock on the outside. Taking it to her. Street Bet Hanover being nudged along there third, but it's Maker Dance digging deep for Brady Brown. Ranging up alongside, looking her in the eye. I Want to Rock. Top of the stretch, and it's Maker Dance digging deep for Brady Brown. I Want to Rock all out trying to get there. Maker Dance. 6 wins on the day for Brady Brown.
205 and 205 and 3. Thank you. Good job. 31 and 1. 104 and 1. 3-1.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, after a well-deserved victory lap, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the 11th race, wearing the white saddle pad, number 3. Please welcome Maker Dance. 2-year-old Bay Filly by a rock and roll dance out of the good mare, Maker Bark. Owned by Roger Hammer, Vicky Lynn Fair, Bedford, Pennsylvania, trained by Roger Hammer. Driven to victory in a time of 2:05 3/5 by Brady Brown. Results of the 11th official, the 1 I Want to Rock finished 2, the 2 Street Bet Hunter finished 3, and the 3 Maker Dance your race winner. Fractions opening quarter 31-1. They went by the half in 104 1/5, 3 quarters in 135 3, and the time for the mile was 2:05 3. From the top down, 2-3, 1 on the bottom. Time for the mile, 2:05 3. And ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the harness racing portion of the Great Gratz Fair. There's still plenty to do here. Rock the fair, folks. I'd like to thank all the fans for your support and the horsemen for their cooperation. Circuit moves upriver to Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania at the end of the week, Friday and Saturday, post time 11 o'clock. Once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy yourself. You are at the Great Gratz Fair.